Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. And in the last episode, guys, we were able to complete our very first drive by repaying Dragos for all of his kindness. And we have a new set of missions we can do for him, which will be interesting to see how those pan out. We got another ticking clock. We were also able to head over here and get into Emphasis' good graces by buying meals from him, and he has given us a new task to search out different types of fungus so we can create something special. And also, what else did we do? Ah, yes, we talked to Neovend here at the sealed dock, and we gave him enough hunter information that apparently that strange creature who tried to track us down in the cloud may be at bay for right now. So I think that was definitely time well spent. It's almost a new cycle. We are not good in terms of our dice rolls, but we're working toward a way of remedying that, and that is here, because I finally used the upgrade point that I had for a little bit in the last episode. I have read about different ways of leveling your character in this game, and it kind of follows the Shadowrun route of don't try and put points in everything, pick one or two things and stick with it. So this is what we're going to do. All intents and purposes, we have 2 points in interface. That gives us the ability to transfer intercept and the +1. And then intuition. None of the starting classes start with intuition. And if we keep on leveling up intuition, check this out. I went ahead and used the point and got predictive reasoning. Dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. So we get a little bit of recon, which will be very welcome. But a lot more welcome would be this. Instant karma. Reroll all of your dice once per cycle, which would be very, very helpful considering what we have right now. So we may have to play it safe. So let's see what we are going to do here. We don't have the mushrooms for the stall. We definitely do not have the money for more stabilizer, but we don't necessarily need it. Scrap freighter. Cryo unload containers. See, that's going to put us in a bad spot. However, we would get potentially 30 cryo. We may have to miss this freighter. And we got a new one coming in anyway. So what are our safe options? What are the ones that we can do with a minimum of fuss? 50% neutral, 50% negative. We need to find stuff that's not going to hurt us at all. Which I think there was something at the shipyard that we could do. Oh no, that's risky as well. Well, boo. We may have to spend most of the time up in the cloud, because I know some of those require a lot of ones. Dragos? Forensic trawl. Investigating the winter light means picking through its systems and structures with care. It won't pay, but you may find answers. Alright. I think that'll work out well for us. Let's go ahead and spend one of those. It's not going to cause anything bad if we mess up. Neutral outcome. A little bit of lore there. Now the dock. What about the ambergris? All risky. Well, life's not exactly all it's cracked up to be here on this station. Yadagon Agent. We can go ahead and interface here easily. Some gang's enforcers' implants are chirping out comm signals. Time to see what they're talking about. Let's go. See, my primary concern here is that hunter bar is still filling. And I thought talking to Neovend would actually cause it to go back down to 0, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe I need to wait for the cycle to end. But we definitely need to... Maybe engineer, assist the shipbuilder. Alright, let's go. We're going to have to take some risks. No risk it, no biscuit. I want to go ahead and get this one finished. Hey! Good, good. And then one more. What do we want to do? What is available? Check out the exchange. Man, I really wish there was some data that we could sell. They're definitely not playing that. This is going to be a long one with the good service. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. 50% neutral, 50% negative. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies. Ooh, okay, we lost some energy there. You sleepwalk through your shift, eye on the clock. You break a glass and the sound seems to reverberate inside your skull. Alright, so definitely need to... I didn't see how much cryo we actually got there, but let's buy some rations. Okay, that fills out two... Could be worse. Can we still buy meals from Memphis? Yes, we can. Ah, I should have ordered the fungus. Boo. Well, I'm actually going to figure out what's going on here. If we wake up the hunter, we wake up the hunter. We just got to see. We got to see what's going on here. Extract that data. Yadagon data skimmed from hardware. Cool. Oh, Lord. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It's looking for you. Hide? You slip down into the ghostly structures of the eye, a feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye. Closer now. That roving orb wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way, its waving threads creating a cage. Struggle? You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You're caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing, comes the scream from behind, but you're already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy and distorted, but safe. Ew. Well, that could have been worse. And the hunter is actually lower. So we guess we have to have an encounter with him every time we do this on the grid like 3 times. Or on the cloud. What did we need to get for Neovend? 1 ship mind core. I assume that if we finish the shipyard, that's going to give us what we need. It just seems that that makes the most sense. Okay. Well, we are done for the day. Go ahead and end the cycle. Let's hope for some better rolls. Mañana. Okay, much better. Now we'll definitely get some mushroom. A little bit of food to start the day. Let's go to the stall. That's good to know. Thank you, Emphas. Now, we need to be careful here, because remember, stabilizer. We need stabilizer in a bad way. So now that's filled out. We need to... That's gonna be fine. The ambergris is gonna get repaired. It's gonna be eventually, like here in about 3 cycles. So I am not going to worry about that. Buy some scrap, unload containers. I don't know if there's anything I need scrap for right now. So 15 cryo via predictive reasoning. That would be a guarantee. I love the kind of math game you've got to play here. That's cool. Let's continue the forensic trawl. I'm just afraid that we're gonna run out of time with this, especially due to the fact that we have 2 things here, and they're not connected. And... okay, neutral outcome. Boo. But progress of a sort. Go ahead and do a shift, maybe? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a shift at the Overlook Bar, a shift at the shipyard, and then using our last action for some, a little bit of hacking. I think that'll work out nicely. So... well, let's look at the cloud first. And see what we've got. We've got this key node. The Solheim nodes are probably very interesting. We should check these out. 4 and 2. Ooh. Two and 3. Let's go ahead and do that. Extract that sweet, sweet data. And some more. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I think we need to hand that off. Hunter has been alerted to our presence. That's okay. That could be worse. We're actually running out of node space, which is good. That means that there's just... that we don't have to waste our actions on it. Not necessarily waste, but use those. Who do we... yes. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Fang, and that actually paid for our meal. One more of those, and we'll be in good shape. I don't know what we're going to be doing with the Haven Age or the Yadagon. Do I really want to find out, or is that something for a little bit later? So, since it's just risky over here for the bar shift, let's go for it. Good service. That's what actually... the negative thing, we actually lost progress there, I'm thinking. And then the shipyard... well, I actually need to double check and see... yeah, I think we're fine. It'll work. Risky or dangerous. Plus 2 yard... okay, so all this does is it'll increase our yard hand and actually finish that out. And it's, do we want to lose condition or do we want to lose energy? I would much rather just lose energy, if that's the case. Not that that'll matter. But the yard hand is complete. Maybe we can get a ship mind out of this. Lem and Mina, worker and daughter. And then Haven Age office. Okay, cool. From the walkway, the sidereal horizon looks impossibly vast. A landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks, torches flicker. drones maneuver, arc lights glint. The sense of scale, of industry, is both stunning and strangely unsettling. She's quite beautiful, I think. Actually, let's try a different voice. She's quite beautiful, I think. You turn to see a figure a little way down the hallway, leaning at the railing. He's thin, ragged, his work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of the sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Lem. He leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out at the ship. And this is Mina, he adds with a smile. This is actually the first child our character has seen. Hi, Mina. She stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. She's a little slow to trust, aren't you, Mina? She buries her face in the folds of his overalls. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material. You working on it, then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship. Or just admiring? He shifts Mina's weight to his other arm. Working. Yeah, me too. He flashes a Haven Age pass. I knew it just to look at you. I mean, he stumbles a little over his words, not wanting to be misunderstood. I mean, you look like a worker. She's Mina and I's ticket out of this place. Our escape vector, so to speak. The ship? Oh, you haven't heard? Anyone who takes a Haven Age contract on the Sidereal Horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. He smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall on a new world. He winks. Decades? It's a long trip. He straightens up, stretching his back. That's a colony ship, friend. The Celis Foundation is sending thousands of people to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'd be a totally independent colony. No surrogacy, no corporations. Celis Foundation? Yeah, they're Haven Age's client, yeah. Some wealthy project from the core systems, interested in independence and self-sufficiency and all that. They hired the whole shipyard out, helped wreck it and everything. He strokes Mina's hair. Suppose it's someone else's dream, but doesn't mean people like me and Mina can't tag along. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy? She whispers. Food. Pulling an exaggerated, grumpy face. She glances furtively at you as she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. I'm just chatting a little, Meanie. Give Daddy a sec. He turns back to you, and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not in the Haven Age crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together. And he smiles a little shakily, and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. I'm working on it. He looks out at the sidereal horizon, and of trying to pull energy from those flickering torches from the vast hull. We've got to hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches your eye curiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets your eye. Daddy loves me. She says it stubbornly, daring you to question her. Lem smiles and lifts Mina. That's it. We hold on. He smiles sheepishly at you. Yeah, we're just a couple of softies. Isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg. Well, gotta go feed this one. He pats her back. Maybe see you on a shift, huh? He turns, and they walk down the walkway, away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot! Her shout echoes down the walkway, and she flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Lem. You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. A ticket out. Ooh. Unit assembly. Okay, we discovered a new drive. Drive upon drive upon drive. Good lord. Quality control. Shipbuilding spots on the sidereal horizon are hard to come by. Core work will see you drop from the roster. Systems fitting. Oh, okay, well that's what we specialize in. Sidereal horizon is webbed with complex systems bundled like nerves in a body. Your job is to lay these systems in. Assembled block by block, so good for engineering and for interfacing. Junior tech or the welder's mate. Cool. So I guess that leads to other things. I wonder if Lem gets the other option, or maybe we offer it to him. But we do not have a whole... I guess if it's a 3 strikes you're out kind of policy. Ew. What about the Haven Age offices? Fragment Supply. Tracking Yadagon. A slate in the office advertises that Haven Age are looking for informants on gang activity in the Eye. And they'll pay. Fragment Supply. Sophisticated tech is rare on the Eye, so the shipyard is happy to pay for ship mine fragments they can dismantle and reuse. Well, we actually need a ship mine fragment. Here you go. Ten cryo. And we're actually getting close to 100, so that's good. We basically need to save our money. I know there's probably other stuff to grab here. Actually, there definitely is. So we make sure we have enough for both food and stabilizer, if at all possible. Alright, that is everything. Wait, what about Fang's Bay? Okay, we need one more piece of data to finish that out. And I guess what we'll need to do is finish one more thing to have the Yadagon base open up, maybe? We'll figure it out. Sleep. I'm curious what's hunting us. I'm not happy with that. Okay. Maybe they'll be nice. Just because they're tracking us doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It could always be worse. But now, we have multiple things to do. Well, we don't have the shipyard anymore, actually, so that evens out. Okay, they left. They'll be gone. A new ship will show up here at C4. 2 more until the ambergris is complete. I'm glad that they did that. Like, hey, you want to go all out on this, and it'll eventually fix itself. It'll actually be done before whatever's hunting us stops, so that's good. So, we can do a shift at the Overlook. Yeah, shift at the Overlook. Shift at Unit Assembly. And then shift at Dragos, and then something on the grid. Or in the cloud. Solheim? I mean, we need to get that other node. Might as well. What do we need here? We need a 4? Oh lord, we do not have that. Well, crap. We'll have to wait on that one. What about this one? 3? 3 and a 2. I would like some additional monies. And now we just have Haven Age agents, which we don't know how to turn that in yet, so I don't really see a point. Wait, what was that? Was that a 1? Oh, that's a 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Every little helps. And an encrypted key. Stream of passcodes able to unlock the station's aging maglocks. So that one's done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Right before Hunter shows up again. Cool. Now, was there a particular place to get another one of these keys? I'm just double checking to make sure. No, we're not going to play the exchange. I don't see... Well, does that give us any kind of trusted trader? Ah. Predictive reasoning, 19 cryo or 11 cryo. I mean, we've got the 5. I don't know if that's necessarily going to get us anything. Old ship mine fabric... Oh, wait a minute. That's how we get the ship mine fabrication stack. Well, fine. Let's go ahead and go for a sure thing, then. And that'll get us 2. Here's 109 for more stabilizer. We're going to wait, though. We're going to wait until our stabilizer goes down to a substantial amount before we decide to waste all of that. We got to have our first shift here. And that gives us a 100% chance for positivity. Excellent. And Dragos' yard. Forensic. Yeah, this has to take precedence just because this is the one that we have, like, the clock on, you know? They'll forgive us. Hey, we got some scrap. Useful salvage to the right person. Yes indeed. I guess we could actually go to the exchange and sell this? Break down and sell off if you're happy. Hold on, let's see. What will it do? It's not actually going to tell us what it'll do. But then I remember the ships that were docking were also offering for scrap, so let's hold off on that for right now. And since we only have 2, we can at least... We're not going to work a shift, but we can at least be some nice patrons here. There we are. Cool. I am really liking this game format. This is awesome. That's less so, but hopefully that'll help us on the grid. Alright guys, well, it is a new day. We're getting close to completing some more, hopefully some more drives, so we can get some more points. But we got to meet some new friends with Lem and his daughter, and hopefully we'll be able to finish some of this stuff up soon. So we will go ahead and end it here. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.